And we welcome you inside Grayson Gymnasium. It is the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships right here on SUVtv. Joel Hilsman and Russ Triaga. It is Grayson. It is Berkmar. We're just a few moments away from tip. Coach Triaga, what do you expect to see in this ball game? First, let's start with the visiting Berkmar Patriots.
So for Berkmar, right off the bat, they're going to want to control tempo, make sure they're getting good shots each trip down the court, and really play each quarter to get to the next. And they want to have this game real close at the end with an opportunity to win in a possession game.
And what about for the Grayson Rams? What do you look for?
So for Grayson, they're going to want to get out and get off to a fast start. That's when they play their best, when they can get everybody involved, when they can get points coming from all different people and places on the floor, and they get comfortable. Grayson is very much a team of momentum. Once they get momentum, they're really hard to stop. And then let's just watch and see early on to see who's locked in defensively.
It is Grayson. It is Berkmar. The winner will advance to the semifinals. More on that after this break right here. The SUVtv.com.
Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. The Bredas believe in giving back to the communities they serve, and since 1975, Breda has protected homes from bugs and critters. See more at Breda, BREDA, pest.com.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
It is Grayson. It is Berkmar. It is the Elite Eight. Let's go and take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Berkmar Patriots, who come in at 24-5, and the head coach is Greg Phillips. It is number 0, Jamil Rana, a senior at 6'2". Number 2, Jamari Hill, a senior at 6'4". Number 10, Ahmad Samohora, a senior at 6'1". Number 11, Bryson Blaine, a senior at 6'5". And number 21, Malik Hewing, a senior at 6'10". Right out, Hill, Samohora, Blaine, and Ewing for the Berkmar Patriots, and the head coach is Greg Phillips. For the host, the Grayson Rams, they come in at 21-8, and the head coach is Jeffrey Pierce. And they will come out with number 2, Tyrese Elliott, a senior at 6'3". Number 3, Chauncey Wiggins, a senior at 6'10". Number 4, Caleb Blackwell, a senior at 6 feet. Number 22, a change, Glass Mason, a sophomore at 6 foot. And number 24, Jakari Harris, a sophomore at 6'4". It will be Elliott, Wiggins, Blackwell, Mason, and Harris. At least Mason listed as the starter in the book. We'll see if they make a quick change. Joel Hilsman, Russ Triaga, glad that you're with us. The Elite Eight. The winner of the ball game goes on and will play at Buford City Arena on Friday evening in prime time at 8 p.m. And they will take on the winner of Milton and Pebblebrook, which will be played tomorrow.
Yeah, so first thing right off, 8 seniors out of the 10 on the floor to start. Kind of the complete opposite of college basketball these days, where the guys play a year or two and then move on. In high school, they stay for the full 4. So Berkmar's got 5 seniors out there. That's leadership, that's experience. These guys have all been through this, and Grayson brings plenty of that experience as well, which is why I think this is going to be a great game, start to finish.
8 minutes are on the clock. The crowd is still coming in. As we get ready to jump it up, Grayson will be all in white tops and white bottoms, green numbers and gold trim, and Berkmar all in navy tops and navy bottoms. White numbers with the red trim is tipped, it's out of bounds, and Grayson will get the first possession. No shot clock for the final time in the Elite Eight in Georgia. Harris will inbound it. A little nervous energy there with that tip going out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see Berkmar come out right away, and they're patented man-to-man.
Blackwell across the timeline, angles to the left of Elliott. Elliott back to the basket now. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins, two-turn dribble, jump. It's good. Chauncey Wiggins.
It's a great start for Grayson. One quick entry and a quick move, not letting the double come to him. Get the easy bucket, get the nerves out.
Harris will pick up right out defensively. Now gives it to Hill. Hill over to Summerhard. They swing it back out to Bailey. Ewing out high and has the matchup with Blackwell on him. Here is Bailey. Right out. Looking at that zone defense now. Tip. Elliott with the steal. Lifts it up ahead. Tried to get it to Harris, and it'll be taken away by Blaine. Blaine now will have it and come back this way. Here's Rideout. Rideout walks up into it. Stop, picked up the dribble. Ewing. Ewing in his second game back from the suspension. He missed the first round against Etowah.
You see Grayson right away in that flat 3-2, almost a 1-2-2 matchup. They're a little susceptible down on the end line, and that's what you saw right there. They gave up the baseline, picked up a quick foul.
Bounces it and puts it on the floor. And now here is Rideout. Rideout to Ewing now back to the basket. He has Wiggins on him. Turns and faces up. Closed off, lost the dribble. Now kicks it back out. Team defense right now, Russ, for Grayson has been coming on ever since the region tournament and down the stretch of the season. Rideout a long three. It's a brick. And Harris gets the rebound. Outlets it now to Blackwell. Blackwell angles to the middle, shifts his dribble, spins in the lane, had it knocked away and a steal by Bailey. Bailey's got Hill up ahead, Fat on the catch, one dribble, layup, no, follow, rebound comes off to Elliott. Elliott back up ahead, they don't have the number, so Blackwell will slow it down. But now secondary break, float, Elliott, good, Tyrese Elliott.
Right away, Grayson's got the tempo they want, they're getting it up and down, and both their conversions are in the paint.
A minute and a half gone by, three, Rideout, yes. Should be all right out of three.
Berkmar needed that just to kind of stem the tide a little bit, get into a little bit of a rhythm offensively, and now they got to lock down here.
They'll come back with that man-to-man, and Blackwell dribbling out high, no count on him, gets the screen away from Elliott. Elliott open, Tyrese a three, it is short. Rebound off to Malik Ewing. And Ewing on the glass for the first time today. Gives it over to Hill. Hill back over to Ewing. Ewing can shoot it from there. Wiggins is on him. He dumps it down low. Now they take it and it's knocked away. Amir Taylor got the start. I knew they had did some gamesmanship in the book. Now here comes Harris on the glass.
Right away you see a couple of possessions for Berkmar where they're getting the ball down in that short corner and even in the far corner, and that matchup zone is very susceptible to those areas.
5.5 to go, 4-3. Elliott spins it to the corner. Taylor showed a range out of the corner. No. Rebound high by Sormara. He gets it up the Hill. Hill in transition, angling to the middle. Hill, long step, driving layup, good with the right hand, and they've got the lead.
Yeah, you can see Coach Pierce over on the other side not happy with that last possession. I think he wants to see that ball worked a little bit more and stretch out that possession a bit.
Blackwell has it. Still out of that man-to-man defense from the Patriots. Coming up on 5:05, whips it to the corner. Harris hesitates now back out on the wing. He's picked up by Rideout. Rideout may take it. Now he's got a count on him. Spins it over to Blackwell. Long possession here, under 5 minutes, first quarter. Trying to get it to fronting Wiggins down there. So Harris going to drive up left hand, score. Jakari Harris.
That's a nice finish and a good execution right there. Being patient on the offensive end.
Jakari Harris, 12.2 points per game on the season so far. And that puts Grayson back out in front, 6-5 as we pendle it. Seesaw and a kickball. Going to be side out of bounds.
And I can see, Joel, I can see right now Greg Phillips just hollering. We got to get a guy to the middle, and then we got to play in that short corner. And he sees it, and he just needs his team to see it.
The victory over Etowah and Hillgrove in the first two rounds for Berkmar. Takes it, Hill fakes, pulls, top side, three ball, caroms off, no on the board by Elliott out of the guard spot. Guard rebounding has been very, very good for Grayson throughout the season and has picked up now coming down the stretch. Blackwell on the drive, it wasn't there. a three. Wiggins, no. Inside position, but it goes to Ewing, who gets his second board. And now Ewing going to show the versatility and bring it up the floor. Halfway gone in this first quarter of this Elite 8 quarterfinal matchup in Class 7A in the state of Georgia. Here is Rideout, whips it to the corner. Here's Hill. Hill looks, and now Ewing catches it. Wiggins is on him. Hill is there. Still collapsing and showing well. Bounce pass, dunk.
That's exactly what we've been talking about right there. If you can get the ball into the middle of the floor, Grayson's going to have a really difficult time protecting their rim.
And that was the first time that they've been able to do that, and then they got it on that cut with Ewing. He gets the dunk and his first field goal. Here is Elliott. Elliott now bounces it. Taylor out high, whips it to the corner. Harris, good close out by Ahmad over in the right corner. Here's Elliott. Elliott going to drive by Fat, float it up, good. Oh, they're going to call it an offensive foul. Very late call on Tyrese Elliott, and that'll be his first and wipe out the bucket.
Yeah, definitely a late call there, but you see Berkmar really attaching defensively, keeping their hands on everybody off the ball so they can control movement. Just great tactic early on.
Bang, bang call. Here is Blaine now. Bryson Blaine whips it. He has it back. Fakes. Good close out by Harris. Right now, I would say, other than that play in the middle, here they go to the middle again, the defense has been on a string so far. 3 seconds.
Yeah, they caught him that time. It went in and it went out. And when it goes out, you got to get yourself out. You can't stay there.
Absolutely. 2:57 to go. 7-6, Berkmar with the lead. We've went back and forth with 1 point here over the last few moments. Now here is Elliott. Elliott gonna hold it, now gives it to Taylor. Taylor switches it around to the right side, stops, and he'll come back with Blackwell. Knocked away with a steal. Bryson Blaine with the steal, bouncing on the break. Ahmad is fouled, and he fell hard underneath the basket. I think he'll be okay, and he'll go to the free throw line.
As someone we were talking about Sunday night, Joe, guard play.
Yes.
We're not even 6 minutes into the game. Grayson's got 3 turnovers, 2 from the backcourt.
So Sumahora will go to the free throw line. First one on the way, and good.
You know, early on, Berkmar's wings have done a great job getting out in transition and just getting ahead of the ball and providing opportunities to advance the ball in the air.
Zamora, one of those hard hat lunch pail guys, coming in right at 5.4 points per game and 2 boards. He misses that second free throw, though. 8-6, under 2.5 to go, first quarter. Grayson in possession. They move right to left as you view it right here on SUVtv. Harris driving left of the lane, knocked away. Good hands. They've been active. Right out to Hill. Hill on a break. Layup. Jamari Fat Hill. And a timeout will be called by Joffrey Pierce. And the Grayson Rams is a 30-second timeout at the 2:10 mark. Take a look at our SUVtv instant replay. Hill was in transition. They've had active hands the first couple of minutes of this ball game, and it's leaving defense creating offense.
Yeah, and as soon as the timeout was called, you saw Coach Pierce immediately go to his 2 guards and say, hey, if you're going to put it on the floor and you're going to get below the foul line, you got to be strong with it. We can't have those live ball turnovers. It's created points the last 2 possessions for Berkmar. So I think early on now, Rideout hit a 3, but all of other Berkmar's points are below the foul line in the paint, and they're going to want to play the whole game in there if they can.
Whether you call them water bugs, palmetto bugs, or roaches, Breda Pest Management has been servicing Georgia for bugs and critters since 1975. Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. See more at Breda, that's BREDA Pest.com. Out of the timeout now, after timeout situation. Here's Wiggins turning and fading. Now lean in. It was blocked, and a foul will be called. Foul will be on Justin Mitchell, who's made his mark into the ball game now for the first time for Berkmar, coming over from Norcross via Centennial via St. Francis.
Mitchell was in great defensive position there. He just bailed him out at the end. He could have just stayed straight up and down. Would have forced a really difficult shot.
Chauncey Wiggins at the free throw line, and it is good on the first one. The Clemson commit come in on the season at 16 points and 7 boards for the Grayson Rams. Good look at him right there. All 6'10" of it. Wiggins, next one. Good. So he went up and knocked them both in. 10-8 ball game. So they were able to get points coming out of the timeout, which makes it productive, Russ.
Yeah, that is, and again, though, they got the ball where they want in the hands of Wiggins. You want them to have a touch every possession. Down here, Grayson needs to just get a little bit better spacing, and I think they can get a little bit more of what they want.
A block foul will be called on Rideout. Oh, he called it on Blaine.
I'm not sure about that one. He looked like he was in a pretty good position, and maybe a jump ball there instead of that block foul.
Elliott in, tipped away, active hands again. Hill running to Rideout back to Hill. Hill on a break with a jam. Jamari Fat Hill on the fast break. And it is a 12-8 Berkmar lead. Blackwell now will come across the timeline. The gymnasium beginning to fill up. 80 seconds first quarter. Around the screen, Blackwell picked up the dribble. Now gives it to Harris. In, they collapse on Wiggins. Wiggins now turning on Mitchell. Yes. Chauncey Wiggins showing the patience and the maturity. 12-10.
Well, they've needed every point they got from him in this first quarter so far.
Absolutely. 6 in the quarter so far. Under a minute. No shot clock. Bailey now has it to Rideout. Whip it around the horn, still looking at that 3-2 defense from the Grayson Rams. Chad Moody is checked in. Step back, 3. Bailey, no. Rebound to Elliott. They don't have the numbers. Elliott now angles to the left, and they'll curl it back and stop the Blackwell. Blackwell over to Harris. Right wing, 3. He was fouled and will get 3 shots. Greg Phillips didn't like it, but I thought it was a good call. You got to let him land. Foul on Hill.
Yeah, he came running through him. I think he might have got him underneath. Greg's asking for, the old kick out the legs, but I don't know. I think he ran through him. I think it's a good call.
Yeah, he didn't give him enough to land, room to land and go through him as well. So Jakari Harris, good look at Jakari Harris coming in at 12.2 points per game on the season and just under 4 boards just at the free throw line. And the first one is good for Jakari Harris, who already has 3 boards in this contest, and he's got 3 points as well. 37 and 9/10 seconds remaining, first quarter. The GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championship.
I think the three ball right there gives Grayson a little chance to settle in. They're even through the quarter. They make a defensive substitution in here. Berkmar's had the better of the play early on, and we're even. So I think Grayson's going to take that if they can hold off this last possession.
Jalen Oglesby has checked into the ball game for the first time. And another free throw coming up, and it's good. So all 3 of them are stripped in by Jakari Harris. Berkmar has the opportunity to hold for the final shot if they would like. Half a minute to go, 13-12. Grayson now come out still in the 3-2 defense, but they've got Oglesby at the top in the middle, which means length. Rideout, Tattoo dribbling out and working the clock.
And this is just a smart play here by Greg Phillips. No sense in having to play another defensive possession. They've already picked up 3 team fouls.
Tried to get it in, knocked away. Here's Rideout with 2, with 1 to beat the horn. Rideout, no, rebound, Blackwell. And that will be the end of the first quarter. It is a 13-12 Grayson lead on Berkmar. Will return for the second quarter of the Elite 8 on SUVtv.
Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. The Bredas believe in giving back to the communities they serve, and since 1975, Breda has protected homes from bugs and critters. See more at Breda, BREDA, pest.com.
Joe Hillsman and Russ Triaga, glad that you're back with us. 13-12. It is a Grayson with a 1-point lead. Coach, we've seen that 3-2 zone defense from Grayson. We've also seen Berkmar be able to strip and get some open fast break points. Do you think that they're going to have to continue to do that and not allow the zone defense of Grayson to set up. They got to score in transition.
Well, the first thing Grayson's done is they've kind of backed off on the top, making it a little bit harder to get the ball into the free throw line. That's the first adjustment they've made. Now they risk this right here.
Jamari Hill on the catch. He's got a. Go ahead, Coach. Finish.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the risk that you run when you flatten out. You can't get to those wings, and you get that good back screen, and that's the result of it.
Wiggins on the catch. He has Ewing on him. Harris wanted to pull it. Stop, went to the elbow, back out to Wiggins. Show the range. No, short. Rebound comes off now to Malik Ewing, his third of the day. 14-13, Berkmar moving left to right, second quarter. Glad that you're with us wherever you are. The SUVtv.com. Here's Ride out now to Bailey. Oglesby steps up on him. They shut that lane down, gets it into the middle. Some Hamora, up, layup, good. Took the contact and scored his first field goal. He's that auxiliary X factor for the Berkmar Patriots.
And you saw your first change of the game. Berkmar now with Ewing going ahead and guarding Wiggins here to start the second quarter.
Oglesby gives it to Wiggins, but now picked up by Bailey. Now hands it off to Blackwell. Blackwell took the bump. He's got the size advantage, but they didn't get it to him. Spins it to Blackwell. Blackwell holds on the right side. Stop, pull up, 16-footer. It's off the mark. Rebound ripped off the glass by Ewing. His fourth board. Ride out, brings it up. They got a 3-point lead. Ride out, took contact. Foul call, and it'll be on the pass.
Once again, Berkmar pushing the issue in transition, making Grayson match up with them in transition, knowing they want to get back to that zone. It's going to force them to play man as long as they can.
The baseline out of bounds. Now Wiggins is out and Elliott is in, so it is Moody, Elliott, Harris, Blackwell, and Oglesby, the five on the floor for the Grayson Rams. Ride out with the inbound. He goes back out to Hill, Ewing, Ahmad Samar-Hora, and Bailey, the five on the floor for the Berkmar Patriots. A minute and a half gone by in this second quarter. Quick start in the quarter for Berkmar. Still facing that zone. Here is Bailey. Now they come out 2-3.
That's 2-3 on the inbound.
Yep. Jumper. Foul. Oglesby. He sold it. It'll be 3 shots coming for Fat Hill.
So that official in particular has made it clear that you are not going to run into shooters.
Yes.
That is the third time he's made that call.
And still, I agree with all 3 of them, because you've got to allow the player to land. It's going to be 3 shots. Not only do they have to be able to land, but like you said, can't run through them.
So one of the things you see early on, I thought for sure Wiggins would get his rest here to start the quarter with Grayson coming out in a defensive possession. Coach Pierce chose to have him out there. Now he's -4, and Wiggins has just gone to the bench. I don't think he's going to be there very long.
Nope, that's why I think it'll be big for Chad Moody. These are big minutes for him. Number 23 making his return. 5th game back after starting the season with the booming dunk in Texas and got hurt and has been out ever since. 2 of the 3 good from Jamari Fat Hill. And that leaks it out to a 5-point advantage. Largest lead of the day right now at 5 for Berkmar. Between the rings is Blackwell. Harris tried to go baseline. It wasn't there. Gives it back to Tyrese Elliott. Elliott going to drive on Hill. Took contact, leaned in and scored. Tyrese Elliott, the North Carolina A&T commit, with his second field goal. Ride out, turns on, drives, left hand, blew the layup. Rebound off to Jakari Harris. Jakari all over the glass. He whips the pass up ahead to Oglesby. Corner, 3, no. Rebound, Moody. Moody collects it, protects it, goes up, and puts it in. Chad Moody, offensive rebound and second chance opportunity.
Little
Cuts
momentum.
it to 1.
Little momentum here for Grayson. Berkmar's got to settle in and make sure they get a good possession right here.
Crowd kind of trying to come to life a little bit as the gym continues to fill up. Here is Ahmad Samora. He gives it now to Bailey. Bailey has Oglesby on him. Now here comes Ewing with the screen. Bailey gonna drive, comes in, and it was bothered and altered by Moody. He gives it over to Blackwell. Oglesby did. They'll come this way with an opportunity to take the lead. 3 minutes gone, second quarter. Elliott, top side, 3-ball. Oh, got the roll. Oh, Tyrese Elliott living right with a triple. And it is a 7-0 Grayson run. And they lead 20-18. Whip the pass down low and a foul call, and it'll be on the floor. This might be on Moody.
So one of the things you see early on, or as we get into the second quarter here, Ewing just simply doesn't get enough touches on the offensive end. He becomes a screener, a stander, a go-get an offensive rebound guy. He's too big and too strong and has all the potential in the world to put them in the bonus just by being big and physical. They need to make sure he touches the ball on a regular basis.
4:39 to go. Grayson in the middle of a 7-0 run. They whip it back out. Now here is Pat Hill between the rings. Change up the zone defense, go 2-3 now. Ride out, tried to go. Harris cut off the baseline. Here is Ewing out. Now he gives it to Ride out. 4:24, second quarter. Hill looking inside. The defense right now from Grayson on the screen. Gatlin with the steal. Gatlin just ticked into the ball game. Corey Gatlin, the 6'1 sophomore, gets the steal. Here's Harris to Blackwell. Caleb now sets it up. It is Wiggins, Harris, Moody, Gatlin, and Blackwell. They go 1-4. Takes it and whips it to the corner to Gatlin. The screen comes from Wiggins. Out to Harris at the top. Harris steps, is not there. The defensive effort from Rideout is looking. Here comes that backside help as they try to go into the post. They did not do it. Wing it back around the horn to Blackwell. Blackwell on the drive. Nothing going to the basket at the moment. Gatlin, Moody, catch, layup, up. Offensive foul, Chad Moody.
So you can see Grayson in their 1-4. They run that high-low, side-to-side screen. They're going to run that play away from Ewing as much as possible so he can't defend that low block. They want to force him into help, but they got to be willing to throw that ball over the top and get it to the other side and then attack on the end line. I'm sure that's going to come up here in a timeout or at halftime real soon.
20-18. We're still in the middle of a Grayson 7-0 run. Elliott hit a 2. Moody got a dunk, and Elliott got a 3. And that's the 7 points right now for Grayson in this quarter.
Grayson's gone man-to-man.
Keelan Fox is into the contest now, number 1. Drive, Bailey, pass deflected and stolen away. Here's Harris. They got number 3 on 2. Here's Elliott flying in, right hand. Could not get it to go on a foul call on the attack. Good attack from Tyrese Elliott. He'll go to the free throw line. Take a look at our SUVtv instant replay coming right into your mobile device. I like the attack from Elliott to go up. Foul called on Jamari Pat Hill, his second.
Elliott did a real nice job in there with his left hand, not extending it, but just giving himself enough room to get that ball to the rim.
Elliott free throw rolled off, no good. Grayson was 5 of 5 as a team until that miss from the free throw line. 3:16 to go, and they're currently in the middle of a 7-0 run. It's an 8-0 run now as he splits the free throws. 21-18, and now they've got a 3-point advantage, which is their largest of the day.
I think Grayson really feels like they can guard him in man-to-man over short stretches and create some turnovers, and their defensive energy is real good right now.
Ewing in and out dribble, lost his footing, and a pass and a turnover. Wiggins with the steal. Wiggins showing the versatility. Elliott, corner, Harris, 3, kaboom! To Corey Harris, a corner triple, and a timeout is called. They had to have it.
Yeah,
it is an 11-0 run. I'm sorry, Russ, go ahead.
They just haven't made that shot, but when they get in transition, they got it, and they had numbers. They beat him down the floor. You see 3 Berkmar guys trailing the play. He could have looked at it. He could have dried the ball off before he shot it. He had that much time, and Grayson is on a major run right now.
It is an 11-0 run and a timeout call with 2:47 to go. Breda Pest Management has been servicing Atlanta since 1975. In an area the size of the basketball court, there can be several thousand termites. Breda can help with all types of pests, from termites to roaches, mosquitoes to flying squirrels. Breda Pest proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. See more at BredaPest.com. That's Breda, B-R-E-D-A. 11-0 run right now for the Grayson Rams, Joel Hilsman and Russ Triaga. 2:47 to go, and that's also the largest lead for either team, 6 points.
Yeah, right now, I think Coach Pierce might be making a little bit of a mistake right here. You need to change defenses coming out of timeouts against Greg Phillips. He knows your man. He's going to have a set play here. Grayson's got to be ready to defend something that they have not seen. Berkmar came out of the huddle, I think, with 6 guys on the court.
Yeah, something happened, and so now they're going to have to send Hill back. So it will be now Tyreek Giddens who checks into the ball game for the first time, along with Rideout, Ewing, Bailey, and Ahmad Samahora. Gatlin, Harris, Fox, Wiggins, and Elliott, the five on the floor for Grayson at the moment. 2.5 to go. Ride out, worked on by Gatlin. Gatlin now stops him, leaning, ride out, good, that breaks the run. Jamil Rideout has 5.
Berkmar came right out, went side to side screen, small to big, try and get Ewing to look on the block. Grayson did a good job of just smashing it and switching it up.
Driving, get that shot out of here. Oh, Ewing with a block. Fox recovered it. No, he altered that one. Now here comes Ahmad Samahora in transition. Gives it to Rideout. 2 minutes to go. Trick and dribble, gives it back to Giddens. Now Gatlin comes out high and has a count on Rideout. Does he see the count? 5 seconds. He didn't pay attention. Nope, that's your fault, Rideout. We were back looking and getting instructions from Coach Phillips, but the count was on.
Yeah, that's a tough one. They were trying to get a high ball screen out here and get him going downhill, and it just took a little too long, and he had to just take off with it, but it was too late.
24-20, a 4-point game. Grayson in possession. They move right to left. The GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships right here on SUVtv. Harris has it. Now here's Wiggins. Wiggins catch at the foul line. He's bothered by Bailey. He takes it. He turns. It's knocked away in a foul call. I don't know. I think that was a little cheap right there. Yeah, but Berkmar has had active hands in this first half.
Yeah,
Russ.
they're going to continue to have active hands. It's not cheap. It's the fact that he's attacking the rim.
Okay.
And attacking the rim, you got to blow that whistle. If that's out on the perimeter, then you got to be just a little stronger with the ball.
94 seconds remaining. And Chauncey Wiggins will be at the free throw line. Wiggins 2 of 2 today. He had 6 points, all of them back in that first quarter. The Clemson commit puts it in. He's 3 of 3 from the line.
Grayson's done a really nice job in the last few minutes finding some of the things that are available to him on offense and then cashing in on them, making open shots, getting to the rim, and they've made some free throws as well.
They have been the aggressor offensively. Second free throw, no good. Bailey with the rebound, 90 seconds at a 5-point game, 25-20. The story of the second quarter, an 11-0 run. Bailey, no good. Wiggins on the glass. Wiggins over to Harris. Harris hesitates. It's not there. He'll wait, and they'll set it back. Here's Blackwell now to engineer the offense. He'll be picked up by Rideout. Looking to try and go in there. They're fronting Wiggins. Here's Harris. Jump pass over to Blackwell. Dangerously close to a travel. Blackwell retreats to dribble. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. 25-20. Grayson in possession and has the lead. Wiggins waits for Fox to come, and now he catches it high. They are being extremely patient. Now, Elliott lost it. Turnover. Here comes Rideout. Rideout with Harris defending. Rideout, layup, no dunk, follow by Malik Ewing. Offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. His 5th board. Back. Wiggins, 3-ball. In and out. Rebound off the Rideout. Half a minute to go. 25-22. Rideout, in and out dribble. Rideout, jump stopping, got him in the air. Whipped the pass to Ewing. He wasn't ready. They got 3 seconds. They don't get out of there. Bailey, corner, 3, no. Follow, Rideout, yes. Offensive rebound and second chance opportunities on back-to-back possessions, Russ.
Yeah, they got him scrambling around, had caught 3 in the paint, and Rideout just stepped in for the easy putback. 5
seconds to go. Here's Elliott with 4, with 3. Elliott leaned in, knocked away on a foul. 2 and 2/10 seconds. And Elliott will go to the free throw line. Got it on the shot.
Once again, he's rising up to take the shot. He's got to get that hand in a little lower. I think that referee's just seeing that ball getting up into that shooting area, and they're just not going to let that go.
Tyrese Elliott free throw on the way is good. Elliott 2 of 3 from the line today. 26-24 with 2 and 2/10 seconds. One more coming. No. Rebound, Ewing. And that will be the end of the first half. 26-24, Grayson with the lead. And it was an 11-0 Grayson run in that second quarter that put them ahead. We're at the half right here. You're watching the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships on SUVtv.
Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. The Bredas believe in giving back to the communities they serve, and since 1975, Breda has protected homes from bugs and critters. See more at Breda, BREDA, pest.com.
More from your box score with Cerebro Sports, the official analytics partner of SUVtv. Start with stats with Cerebro Sports and make every game count. Visit CerebroSports.com for more information and check us out at all SUVtv events.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplified Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplified Development Services.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Of course your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
It's just up here on the right.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kinda got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
Hit the field, warm up. You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yeah.
So you.
It is.
There's a Buick that fits your life, because at the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
The new GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds. You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
You want to go out, Walter? Let's go.
March, Walter! Pace yourself. Beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go and see.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, it's a Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. This thing's built for off-roading right from the factory.
No, I meant the cat.
It's like nobody's seen a cat before.
The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. Find new friends, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Social media doesn't really feel very social these days. Sure, we get to see our friends, but it's so much better to be with them. And even though we're more connected, we miss being together. Tap into what's happening right now and meet up with friends, old and new. With the only social network that's designed to get you offline and back into life. Swoop in. Let's hang.
It was always a tradition in the family to play saxophone. My mom was a saxophone player.
I started playing in the 7th grade. It makes me happy to know that he's following my footsteps. I'm really honored.
My mom was taking me on a college tour at Shaw University, and she's like, oh, look, DJ, that's the McDonald's I used to go to. This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you, no, you.
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
For our crew to go to that same McDonald's she went to, such a big deal for me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Two claps for the you.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll be there soon.
We? Is this the one?
Well, let's say I found the one who takes me to another level. Always stays calm under pressure. Most importantly, the one that helps me discover the coolest places.
This sounds wonderful.
Come outside, I'll introduce you.
They're here.
Definitely the one.
Introducing the all-new Nissan Frontier.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out Pizza Hut.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess with really long hair who was waiting for a prince to come save her. But really, who has time for that?
Let's go. Feeling myself. I'm feeling
She ordered herself a ladder with Prime one-day delivery, and she was out of there.
I want some hood girls looking back at it and a good girl in my tax bracket.
Now, her hairdressing empire is killing it. And the prince, well, who cares? Prime changes everything.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
Oh, it was terrible. I was totally stranded.
No TP?
Nope. Empty roll.
So what happened?
Well, we started buying Charmin Super Mega Roll.
Whoa,
that's huge.
Charmin Super Mega Roll is 6 rolls in one and lasts so much longer, you don't always have to worry about the roll running out.
I'm glad you were rescued, Dad.
Me too. It was a huge relief.
Enjoy the go with Charmin, guaranteed to fit.
We welcome you back inside the Grayson Gymnasium. Joel Hillsman and Dr. Restriaga as we get ready for the second half. Let's take a look at some first half numbers as Grayson has a 26-24 lead. 9 points from Tyrese Elliott, 7 from Chauncey Wiggins, 8 from Takari Harris, and they were 8 of 11 from the free throw line, and only 2 made threes in that first half. For Berkmar on the other side, 10 points from Jamari Fat Hill, 7 from Rideout, and Malik Ewing with 4 points and 5 boards. They were 3 of 5 from the free throw line. First half thoughts, Coach?
Well, 2 thoughts right off. Grayson's got 3 more points from the free throw line than Berkmar even attempted, and 5 overall. That continues. A plus 10 at the free throw line will generally always win this game. But it goes back to what we said the other day. Whichever perimeter guys play better in this second half and do not turn the ball over, they don't even have to score. They just need to stop turning the ball over. That's the team that gets the win.
7-6 was the foul count in that first half, and Grayson was hit with 2 offensive fouls. The second half about to come right here at you. It is the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships. Grayson will be in possession. They move left to right in the second half, and we're underway. All in white tops and white bottoms. They've got green numbers. and gold trim, and Berkmar all in the navy blue. Blue tops and blue bottoms. They've got red trimming down the side with white, and the numbers are in white, trimmed in red. Wiggins back to the basket, working on Bailey, and an offensive foul call. And that is the third offensive foul called on Grayson in the contest, and that's their first.
Well, that's the first time I'm going to tell you I just flat out disagree with this call. This is nothing more than a catch, a half a turn, and just a flop.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
7.5 to go. First possession of the second half here from the Berkmar Patriots. The winner moves on to the semifinals and will play Friday night at Beaufort City Arena against the winner of Pebblebrook and Milton, who play tomorrow. Pass was deflected and almost saved, but now they'll say Taylor was out of bounds. Taylor, Wiggins, Blackwell, Harris, and Elliott, the 5 on the floor for the Grayson Rams. It is Bailey, Rideout, Hewing, Hill, and Ahmad Samahara. So the original starters for both teams, and now Wiggins is going to get hit with a foul. That is Wiggins' third foul. He has his third foul with 7:19 to go here. Early moments of this third quarter and second half.
Yeah, Grayson immediately came back to their man-to-man, but he's going to get Wiggins right here. There's just too much time left. He's got to be smarter down there on that end line. I know he wants that one back, but got to take that step, or heck, at this point in the game, even let him go by.
Yeah, in comes Chad Moody. So now big, major, massive minutes for Moody here with Wiggins on the bench with 3 fouls. Berkmar operating now right to left as you view it. And here is Bailey. Between the rings, spins it to the left side. Right out, a 3, Yahtzee. Jamil right out, a 3. His second triple of the ball game. And now he's got 10 points in the contest. Here is Blackwell. Blackwell with the tricky dribble now come through. A minute gone by. Here is Harris out on the perimeter. Moody now bringing Hewing out. Whips it to the corner. Blackwell back to Harris. Jump pass back to Blackwell. Caleb recovers it and pulls it back out.
Yeah, Berkmar really just sagging on Blackwell, almost below the foul line, getting any help they can.
Foul called on Jamil Rideout. Blackwell he's a heavy usage player. A lot of dribbles from Blackwell from time to time in the offensive set.
Rideout's guarding him, and it gives Rideout a little freedom to leave and help and and be able to recover without feeling like he's under duress.
Taylor comes and set that screen, and now foul call. So this official now has decided he's going to call everything in this second half. He's in his feelings right now.
Well, this is what you get when you get 3 referees from 3 different associations. They don't know each other probably, and they haven't worked together a whole lot, and now you got them in a 1-point game in the Elite 8.
Yeah, ticky-tack too. Feeds it in. Taylor put it on the floor. It's rejected by Hewing. Hewing with his second block of the day. Here's Rideout. Rideout now going to take it between the rings. He's worked on by Blackwell. And then you don't know if they've seen these squads play at all this year.
Yeah, very true. They probably haven't.
Here is Rideout. Rideout now to Bailey. Hewing used that screen but didn't go through it. Jump fading off. Bailey got the roll. Bryce Bailey, his first field goal. Bailey played last year in the Richmond, Virginia area. They call it the 804. That's where he's from originally. 29-26, now a 3-point margin. And a 5-0 start to the quarter for the Berkmar Patriots. Harris picked up the dribble. Now here's Moody. Moody goes on. Offensive foul called on Chad Moody. That's his second offensive foul call, his third. And Coach Joffrey Pierce now kind of turning and looking at the ref. I don't think he agreed with that one. No, Moody has to go out. So Moody and Wiggins each with 3 fouls. That's major.
Yeah, this is not a situation Grayson was planning on being in, but you still got 13 and a half minutes to go in the game. They got to get some stops and get themselves to the end of this quarter with a position to win.
29-26, Rideout, 3, wave it off. Offensive foul called by this official again underneath.
He really did get into him on that screen right in the middle of the lane, kind of locked him up and didn't get him a chance to get over it or under it.
And Coach Phillips now having a conversation with him. I think he's wanting to understand. Now that I see that official, he's a pretty good one. It's this one right here that was blowing the whistle and using the Fox 40 early. 5:15 to go. Here is Elliott. Elliott, in and out dribble, goes, float, up with the right hand, no. Rebound comes off now to Hewing. Hewing showing the versatility in the open floor, jump stopping, layup, Hewing blew it, no. Rebound out pushed up ahead. Elliott on the break. Tyrese layup, no. Follow Oglesby, no. Rebound, and nobody can buy a bucket. Here comes right out, stop, hesitates, goes into Harris, lost it. Ewing saves. Corner, no. He stepped out, nope, a traveling violation call.
Yeah, he just turned all the way around and put the other foot down when he picked up the pivot, and that's an automatic one. Greg Phillips has been warned over there to keep his bench sitting down.
And been warned in the quarterfinals, 29-26. So Grayson has yet to score in this second half, and we played 3+ minutes. Here's Blackwell. Elliott, 3 on the way. No. Board. Giddens out of the guard spot. He's into the contest. Tariq Giddens gives it over to Rideout. Rideout worked on by Harris. Have not seen a lot of the Rideout-Elliott matchup that I thought I may have seen. Lost it off the back of his foot. Rideout on the floor. Harris, jump ball call. Possession will go to Berkmar. Good hustle on a 50-50 ball for Jakari Harris.
Yeah, I think maybe Grayson needs to start thinking about a little offense, defense, even in the third quarter, because they can't just continue on a quarter. They've gone almost 4 minutes without a point.
Yeah. 4:20 less than that third quarter, 3-point ball game, and now here's Giddens. Giddens now to Bailey. Bailey has it, and it picked up defensively by Elliott, who comes off. Screen being set now by Malik. It was moving. They didn't call it. Whips it across. Some more hands were not ready. Did they change the ball at the half? 4 minutes, halfway gone. Grayson has not scored. Here is Rideout. Step back. Not there. Offensive foul call on Jamil Rideout. So the whistle is different in this second half.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, that's just a dribble attack. He didn't really extend anything, and even if he did, he didn't move the defender but an inch. He wasn't even going to get that shot off. We got to let these guys decide the game here.
Yeah, the first half was pretty good. We had 7 fouls in the whole first half. We've had 7 in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. Here is Blackwell. Blackwell lost his footing, tricky dribble, Curly Neal style. Leans in with the right hand, a lucky shot. It goes for Caleb Blackwell, his first field goal.
Lucky, unlucky, sideways, up and down. Grayson needed that bucket badly.
Yes, they did. That stems that little 5-0 start for Berkmar. Halfway gone, 3:30 now to be exact, less than that. On a swipe, get it to him. Held it, now here's Rideout. Rideout has it, works it over on the right side to Bailey. Bailey gonna drive on Elliott, and now Blackwell chased it down. Good hustle, out of bounds, and it goes off of Berkmar. Another 50-50 ball.
Yeah, I think what he's calling right there is the ball bounced out of bounds before Blackwell touched it.
Okay.
And that's why he was on it. Let's see, we'll hear, check it on the replay. Yeah, it bounced out of bounds before.
Sure did.
Nice call. Good officiating there.
Good eyes from Russ Triaga. Oh, the Hawks. Eagle-eyed. 3:05. Here is Blackwell. Harris, drive, put the shoulder down. Off the window, no. Ewing with the board. His 7th of the day. Up ahead to Rideout. Rideout flying in. Left hand good. Jamil Rideout having a superb game so far. 5 in the quarter. 12 in the game. And the lead goes out to 3. 31-28. And now the Berkmar Patriot fans across the way begin stomping on the bleachers, and the energy of an Elite 8 game is here. Here is Blackwell. They're going to try to go horn set. Blackwell, 3, a brick, rebound. Taylor up, and no. Rebound ripped off. Now it is Ewing. Ewing with this 8 board. Here is Rideout. Rideout now going to take it. He's worked on by Elliott. Stop, step, 3. Hill of the rim, no. Rebound out of the guard spot is Caleb Blackwell with 2:20 in the moving clock, third quarter. 31-28. Game wants to pick up energy. It had a jerky start earlier with the whistles in the third quarter. Knocked away, active hands Bailey. Rideout, he can't dribble. Gives it to Ewing, now back to Rideout. Coming up on 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Berkmar coming in, 66 points per game in the state tournament, and defensively allowing 46 points per game. Here is Bailey. Bailey now spins it to Asamora. Looking, and he gets it down low. How big is it with Wiggins and Moody on the bench? Goes in, up, jump, hook, third, no call. Malik Ewing scores.
Yeah, that's a good no call there, side to side. Good, strong move.
Lead.
Grayson right back to it. They have got to survive this quarter. They can't let it get out where Berkmar can control tempo in the fourth quarter.
Foul called on Ahmad. 5-point lead for Berkmar. That is the second time they've had a 5-point lead. And now here comes Chauncey Wiggins into the ball game along with Corey Gatlin. Gatlin will come in. Blackwell will go out. Oglesby will go out. And now Fox will come in.
And I know you're saying he's got 3 fouls. Just get to the end of the quarter. High school doesn't play like that. There's not a shot clock. You can't get down multiple possessions and expect to recover. He's your best player. He's your best scorer. You're on offense. You're in the bonus, and you need points.
And they're trying to run on that backside and come with the help from Ewing. They did not get it in. Here's Elliott. Screen from Fox. Roll action not there. Wiggins on the catch on the right side. Wiggins down the lane. Stop. 14-footer in the front. No good. Rebound by Bailey. Wiggins had to leave him alone. 73 seconds to go. 5-point ball game. 5 is the largest lead of Berkmar today, and they're trying to extend on it now with 65 seconds to go. The Berkmar crowd ready to explode right now. This is, you talk about it, get to the end of the quarter, closing quarter strong.
Yeah,
and this is an important one.
Yeah, and Berkmar's going to hold it here as long as they can. They'll take a 5-point lead going to the fourth. They'd love to take a 7. It'll be Grayson's ball coming out to start the fourth as we sit right now.
We've seen this a time or two from Grayson. Right out, driving and scoring. Jamil right out. The stakes are high, and his game is flying high. 7-point lead, largest of the day. Here is Elliott, half a minute to go. Wiggins on the catch. The Elliott jump stopping in, foul call. On the attack, let's see what they give it to him on the shot.
We should get 1-1 either way here, even if they're not giving him. They are giving him the shot.
Yep, 2 shots.
Let's see if Coach Pierce goes offense, defense here.
Maybe so. Oglesby is back to the scorer's table. Elliott, free throw, good. Tyrese Elliott now in double figures with 10. He is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And Wiggins goes out, Harris goes out. Moody is in.
One thing Grayson's got to do coming down on this defensive possession, they got to make sure they go and secure the rebound. They are in the bonus, so they get Berkmar climbing on the back or a push in the back, and come down here and get free throws here before the end of the quarter if they can get a stop.
35-29, 25 and 3, 10 seconds, and another free throw coming for Tyrese Elliott. Back iron, no good. They've missed some timely free throws, Russ. Right out, we'll bring it into the front court. They will hold for the final shot with 15. Here is Ewing. Ewing showing off the versatility. Stop, turns, it's rejected. Oh man, a foul call on the body. Chad Moody sent it away, but it will be a foul on the body, I think, on Fox.
Wow. Just wow. Greg Phillips
Where was it? Ew.
Greg Phillips is over there calling for the goaltending, and the referee's talking to him about it.
I don't think that was a goaltend, though. I'm going to just be honest with you. Ewing at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line today. He has 6 points. The Ole Miss commit puts it in the air, and no good.
So he's still got 6.6 here coming back. Enough time to get it down and get a shot.
Coach Joffrey Pierce yelling at Wiggins and Moody to block out. Here is Ewing's second free throw on the way. Good. He split them. Oglesby will be the inbound. Gets it into Elliott. He's got to go. 5 seconds. Elliott surveying with 3. Elliott with 2. With 1, he pulls the 3. No. Tip. Moody, no. And we are at the end of the third quarter. Not a good third quarter for the Grayson Rams. They only put up 3 points. It's a 36-29 game as we head to the fourth. Elite 8 on SUVtv.
Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia High School basketball. The Bredas believe in giving back to the communities they serve, and since 1975, Breda has protected homes from bugs and critters. See more at Breda, BREDA, pest.com.
Get more from your box score with Cerebro Sports, the official analytics partner of SUVtv. Visit CerebroSports.com for more information and check us out at all SUVtv events.
36-29, Joel Hillsman, Russ Triaga. The fourth quarter of the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships. 7A, Grayson and Berkmar. And Grayson all in the white, moving left to right. Berkmar all in the deep navy blue. Elliott a three, no. Line score, Grayson 13-13-3. Scoreboard quarters. And then Berkmar 12, 12, and 12. So the magic number might be 13, but Grayson held to 3 points. A rejection and a foul, and Moody will pick up his fourth. The whistle has been really tight. Good defensive effort, but Moody gets hit with the foul, his fourth.
And Berkmar came out, start the fourth quarter in a straight 2-3 zone. They don't play a lot of it, just wanted to change it up. Grayson got a wide open look at a three, just couldn't knock it down. They got about 3.5 minutes here, and they need to start cutting into this lead, or Berkmar's going to start maximizing their possessions, spreading them out, holding the ball for 30, 35 seconds of possession.
Free throw from Samora is good. You can kind of feel the moment right now. 8 points, largest lead of the game right now for Berkmar. Free throw coming, good. Made them both. 9-point lead, largest of the day, 38-29. A 3-point third quarter from Grayson. Not what you wanted. Blackwell puts it on the floor, right out, shut down the lane. The Berkmar crowd beginning to feel it across the way. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins back to the basket. In, Taylor, elbow, jump. Good, they had to have that one, Russ.
Yeah, that was a great job by, that was a great job to get it out of the double team, find the open elbow. Had to have that jump shot. Now they got to get a stop and start getting some momentum.
7-point game. Samora on the backside. In Ewing, they knocked it away. Harris, Elliott. They don't have the numbers. It's 3-on-3, but now Elliott going to go baseline. Missed it with the left hand. Hill rebound. Out to Bailey. Bailey sliding in. Left hand lay. No tip follow. Yes! From Ahmad Samahora. And they've got momentum. 40-31 with 6.5 to go. And let's see. Elliott, is he cramping?
Yeah, it looks like he's cramping when he came down, Joe. What a great job by Berkmar running in transition to get that third guy running and follow up that miss. Blackwell did a great job to get back and make that a difficult shot. An extra guy running for Berkmar puts that lead right back up to 9.
We have flying squirrels here in Georgia. Southern flying squirrels, to be exact. This time of year, critters love to get into our attics where it's warm. Just not Breda's watch. Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. See more at BredaPest.com. That's Breda, B-R-E-D-A, Pest.com. Joel Hillsman, Russ Triaga, Tyrese Elliott is on the floor, and it essentially turns into basically a free timeout. He was cramping as he came down on that drive with the left hand and could not finish it, and it's in that left leg, and Coach Pierce is having some kind of conversation with the official. I don't know if it's a pleasant one or not, or is he questioning what he wants as you look at Joffrey Pierce there taking a look at Tyrese Elliott?
I think he might have been getting clarification on what he needs to do here. Tyrese needs to come out of the game.
Yeah, he has to come out because he got attended, and hopefully he'll be okay. 6:30 to go. They're already in foul trouble with Wiggins and Moody, and now Tyrese Elliott is going to the back. 40-31.
Be interested to see right now if Berkmar goes back into that 2-3 or it was a one-time thing to show it coming out of the quarter.
Gatlin, the guard, sophomore, replaces Elliott. Here is Harris into the contest. He'll be the trigger. Harris, Blackwell, Taylor, Gatlin, and Wiggins, the 5 on the floor for the Grayson Rams. Ahmad Sahora, right out, Ewing, Fat Hill, and Bryce Bailey, the 5 on the floor for Berkmar. Here is Blackwell. Now he gives it to Taylor. Taylor, Harris, corner, 3, count it! 1, 2, 3, and the foul. That's a big momentum swing right there. Jakari Harris, the and-one opportunity for a 4-point play.
Harris has been big all the way down through the last 3 weeks of the season, and man, did they need that shot. That was good coming out of his hand. The whistle came after it. And wow, they just cut the lead in half if he can knock this free throw in.
And they've been consistent with calling that foul all game. Yeah. It's a 4-point play. He knocked it in. As Russ said, it's split in half. 40-35. 6:15 to go. And they operate it now in holds around the screen. Hill down below the foul line. Dumped it off, knocked away. Blackwell tipped it. What's kick ball called, all right.
Now he called a foul.
Oh, he did. Yeah, it is a foul, and it's the 4th foul.
That's the high school foul, Joe. He's on the ground.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the ball and he touches somebody. That's a loose ball. There's no foul there. Call the kick ball and just play on, but man, don't tag a guy with his 4th foul there.
Hill with his 4th. He has 10 points in the game, all of them coming in the first half. So the Berkmar Patriot fans stomping on the bleachers again. Ewing with the steal. Poor decision. Ewing dunk on the break. Perimeter turnovers, as you mentioned, Russ. The lead goes back to 7. Blackwell spins it to Gatlin, knocked away by Giddens and out of bounds.
Not just a perimeter turnover, but a live ball perimeter turnover into a dunk.
42-35, 7-point lead as Malik Ewing comes flying into your mobile device. Blackwell inbound. Here's Harris. Harris holds, puts it on the floor. Now comes back out. They'll whip it around to the left side. Blackwell takes it and retreats that dribble with 5.5 to go. Swings it to the left. Harris, 3. Kaboom! Jakari Harris playing massive big boy basketball and keeping Grayson within striking distance. 5.5 less than that, 42-38. Now the Grayson student section crowd tries to get loud. Ewing puts it on the floor. Ewing lost it. It's on the floor. He saved it. No, he didn't. There's a whistle, and a timeout was called. A 30-second timeout called by Berkmar. Greg Phillips on that sideline. We'll take a look. Good hustle. He stayed in bounds as well. And the timeout granted right there. Let's go back and take a look at Jakari Harris with the 3 ball right there. Right out, closed out on him. Jakari has been shooting the basketball very, very well over the stretch part of the season dating back to the region tournament.
Yeah, so now you can take Harris and get him on the wing with your best post, get another guy at the elbow. You got a little triangle going. You can get Berkmar scrambling a little bit. But Grayson just has to stop turning the ball over. That last possession down there, real heads up by Coach Phillips. That's why he's the coach that he is. Yeah. Completely locked into that, knew his team needed that timeout, or there's going to be a scramble, and he'll come out of here with a set play.
After timeout, what would it be? Baseline out of bounds. He's Russ Triaga. I'm Joel Hilsman. Glad that you're with us at the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championship. The Elite 8 quarterfinals right here on SUVtv. The winner gets Milton or Pebblebrook on Friday night.
Looks like we got triangle here.
Gives it to Ewing, catches, lets him go through, baseline jam! Out of the timeout, you called it, Coach. Malik Ewing, Greg Phillips drew it up beautifully. 6-point game, 5 minutes to go. Blackwell put the pressure on. No, rebound ripped down. Malik Ewing now trying to rise to the occasion. He'll bring it into the forecourt himself. Big possession here defensively if I'm Grayson. Here comes Rideout, picked up by Blackwell. Blackwell now picks up Rideout. Rideout gonna drive back to Ewing on the catch. Ewing has it, now go hand off. They'll be patient there with Giddens. Giddens now gives it over, and here's Bailey. Wiggins out, he can't pick the foul up. Bailey cut, Ewing lay, good. Malik Ewing with 6 massive points and a timeout call by Joffrey Pierce. 4:20 to go, the lead right back up to 8 for the Berkmar Patriots. We'll take a look at our SUVtv instant replay. Out of the timeout, you called it on a beautiful set there. Little drag, fake it, boom. Take him with you. I'm going to go baseline and swing on the rim.
Yeah, he just jumps out to the corner. You come around behind him. Looks like they're going to create a triangle with the opposite block. You step to help. And when you step to help, he's gone. And you're not going to stop the big fella when he gets going downhill on the baseline.
Taylor had his back to the defender, and so he cut. And that's what led to it. A big fourth quarter from Malik Ewing.
And really what's built a lead here in the fourth quarter for Berkmar, kept it there, is some really good execution. The inbound, the last possession. Rideout's made some big shots. He's played terrifically. Rideout's been, for the first 3 quarters, the best perimeter player on the floor. Harris giving a little run for it right here. But it's right back to 8, and we're almost halfway through the quarter.
46-38, 4:20 to go. Rideout with 6 big points in his fourth quarter. All of them dunks at the rim. Blackwell, Harris, Moody, Tyrese Elliott has returned. Got a little limp to him, though. 3, Harris, yes! Jakari Harris is keeping them in the ball game. He has 3 threes in the quarter, 10 points in the quarter. 46-41. Ewing picked up the dribble. Blackwell almost got the steal. Giddens whips it over. Caught by Rideout. Rideout has Harris on him. He goes baseline. They cut it off. Good hands from Elliott out of bounds and will stay with the Berkmar Patriots.
This is a really big possession right down here because you can continue to keep it at 7 or 8. Time's just melting away. Grayson needs a stop and a conversion. Get this back to a possession game.
Jakari Harris has been shooting it exceptionally well. He has 4 made threes in this game. They're trailing by 5, but look at the clock. Here's Bailey, whips it, Ewing underneath. He's just taking up residence above the rim. Seven-point game. 3:20. Elliott has it. Fakes on the jab step. Turns, now gives it to Harris. Harris pump, tried to lean in. Don't force it. He does it. Now back to Blackwell. Harris, another 3. Count it! All 3 of them! Give me the hot sauce! Give me the hot sauce! Jakari Harris! His 5th triple of the day! Ewing driving up. No foul call. A block is called on Moody. He's gone. Chad Moody is fouled out of the ball game. He fouls out with 2 points. He got hit with 2 offensive fouls. And Coach Joffrey Pierce tried to steal as much time as he could.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I mean, I would rather be a no call right there than there's just not a lot of contact there.
That's basketball contact. Malik Ewing at the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 on the day. He has had a massive fourth quarter. Free throw, good from Ewing. 5-point game, 2:49 to go. Good look at Malik Ewing, the senior. Puts it in the air, good. Made them both. Boy, has he came to life.
He's had
in
a
this
terrific
fourth quarter.
Half, yes.
13 of his 17 in this second half. 10 of them in the fourth. Harris driving and is fouled. Jakari Harris has decided if you're going to have a big fourth, I'm going to have a big fourth. He has 13 in the quarter, and he's going to the free throw line. He is 4 of 4 from the line today.
Now, you want to talk about basketball IQ, there's some basketball IQ for you. You knew they were not going to let him get that 3. Puts it on the floor, gets it all the way to the rim. Take the 2 from the free throw line.
Jakari Harris' free throw is good. Cream beginning to rise to the top as far as Jakari Harris is concerned. He's got 22 in the ball game. He is literally one-handedly keeping Grayson within striking distance, a chance to get it to 4 right now, and does. And he is just stripping nets. 50-46, Joel Hillsman, Russ Triaga. They come out 2-2-1 now, Coach. Rideout picked up the dribble and had to call timeout. We'll take it with them right here. Timeout, the SUVtv.com.
Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. The Bredas believe in giving back to the communities they serve, and since 1975, Breda has protected homes from bugs and critters. See more at Breda, BREDA, pest.com.
Joel Hillsman, Russ Triaga, 2:32 to go, 50-46. It is the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships. Win or go home. 2.5. And now here's Jamari Harris. Harris comes across the timeline, worked on by Gatlin. Whips it over to Rideout, picked up by Harris. Got a count on him. Inside, Bailey, shot, and one. Bryce Bailey.
Yeah, Berkmar's going to be really hard to handle here when you bring pressure at them. They get the ball in the middle of the floor. They got a lot of guys who can just finish that at the rim. In this case, they're going to chance to get all three.
No shot clock. Remember that now with 2:16 to go, and now Tyrese Elliott back in, but he's limping. Got a little hitch in the giddy up. 52-46. And now here is Bailey. He'll get one shot. It'll be his first free throw attempt of the game. 4 points for the Richmond, Virginia native. Free throw, good. Well, it's swelled back to 7. Grayson's got to go now. 2:12 and a moving clock. Here is Blackwell. Blackwell now gives it over and holding now. Driving, Elliott. Stops, spins it. Now here's Harris, a 3-ball. No. Blackwell, lay, yes. The crowd is ready for Jakari Harris to knock in another triple. That may have only been his first miss or second miss. Take a look at, go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead, we come down here down in the last 2 minutes. Grayson still needs to foul a couple of more times to get Berkmar in the bonus. So they're going to come out here with some pressure if they give one in the backcourt. That's not a big deal. They're going to have to create about 3 or 4 possessions here at the end of the game.
Excellent point. Both teams each have 2 fouls to give. Fox will check into the game coming out for Grayson. Hill is back into the ball game. He had 10 points in the first half, but he's been playing and saddled with foul trouble. He has 4, but he will be the trigger. Full court pressure defense now from the Grayson Rams out of the timeout. The winner and moves to the semifinals on Friday night. This is the bottom left quad. Here is Bailey. Bailey now to Rideout. Rideout gonna come across the timeline. Rideout jump pass into Autumn Samora. Berkmar will be in no hurry to shoot it. Inside catch, Ewing jam. Malik Ewing, a massive, major fourth quarter. Lead swells to 7 again. 90 seconds to go. Here's Blackwell. Caleb dribbling, gonna go baseline, cut off spin. Harris, pump fake, put it on the floor. They're closing out with Hill on him now. Here is Blackwell. The clock is running away from Grayson right now. 3-ball, Blackwell, brick, tip. Ewing, another big rebound. He's got a double-double. 55-48. Now they're trying to give the foul. Bailey gets it in ahead. Here's Rideout baseline. Autumn Samara to Hill. Hill layup good. Jamari Hill. And they can smell it now. Under a minute to go. Harris threw it up. No, Fox couldn't get the board. They called a foul on the floor, and it'll be on Bryce Bailey. And they start heading for the exits at the Grayson Gymnasium.
And it's just about free throws now. It's just about free throws. It's a matter of if Berkmar can knock in a few free throws. They're going to have to make a couple of front end of one-on-ones. But outside of that, they're in control here right now.
Jakari Harris. Nope, they're going to take it side out. Baseline out of bounds. Elliott looking, gets it in. Blackwell on the catch. Foul on Bailey, and now they'll have the 1-and-1, I think. Nope, that'll be the 5th. And Bailey has fouled out of the ball game. Bryce Bailey fouled out with 5 points. All of them here in the second half. Malik Ewing, boy, oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the fourth quarter. 15 in the half. 19 in the game, and he's got 10 boards to go with 2 blocks.
He has answered the call. No question about it. He has done what they needed him to do.
Inbound back out to Elliott. Elliott pulls a 3. Good. Tyrese Elliott gets a quick 3 and a quick timeout. 57-51. You got to play it to the very end when it's win or go home. You know that, though. 43 and 4 10 seconds.
Yeah, we still got some free throws to be made here, so Grayson's going to come out. They don't have time to wait for it to get into the front court. And just go ahead and give it right away and make Berkmar make at least front end of 2 1-and-1s.
Nobody wants unwanted guests taking up residence in their homes. No, we're not talking about the in-laws. Breda Pest Management protects homeowners from bugs and critters. Breda Pest Management proudly supports Georgia high school basketball. See more at bredapest.com. BREDA Pest.com. Joel Hillsman and Russ Triago with you, 57-51. Grayson coming in with a first-round victory over Campbell and a second-round victory over Mountain View. They were the Region 4 7A champs, and they were riding a 7-game win streak that now is on life support. 57-51. The funny thing about it is they're only giving up 53.7 points per game in the state tournament, and on the season, 57.4. They got to hold them right there at that 57. If they want to pull one out of the hat. Hill looks. That could have been a foul count. Got it into Ewing. He whips it over to Giddens. Giddens now, he played solid minutes when he was called upon in the contest. Right out across the fat. Hill, no, didn't get the foul. Zamora, no, he gets the foul.
Again, Berkmar ran down that loose ball. That first shot, no whistle.
Yeah.
It was a miss. Grayson got caught standing around. This is as good as a turnover, but 13 precious seconds went off there.
Very, very, very precious. They get him set, and Ahmad will go to the free throw line. He is 3 of 4 today from the line.
And he gets the 2 shots because it's a shooting foul instead of the 1-on-1.
Exactly, but he front ends it no good. A little ray of light still between that door and the doorstep, but it's almost shut. 57-51. Made the second. He split them. Quickly into the forecourt. Blackwell, Elliott, a 3 on the way. Good, Tyrese Elliott. They're going down gun blazing, I'll tell you that much. 4-point game, 24 and 2/10 seconds. Tyrese Elliott lifts that 3 right there. 7 points in the half.
That's just critical right here. When the ball comes in, you have to foul immediately. Can't have another 15 seconds run off the clock. They would have got that other one early. We'd be sitting around 31-32, which is probably 3 possessions. Now we're in 2 possessions, and they only got 1 more 1-on-1.
Yep. 58-54. The GHSA Boys Basketball State Championships right here on SUVtv. Glad that you have been with us. Berkmar trying to advance to the Final Four for the 2nd consecutive year. They were the state 7A runner-up last year, losing to Milton. And they are currently sitting at 24-5 on the season. And they're going to have to earn this one right here. Green Forest is their only Georgia loss this season. Their other losses were to Montverde, Long Island Lutheran, and St. Stephen's and St. Anne's out of Virginia. They got a big win over Dorman as well, and Habersham Central, and they have a victory over Milton this year. Berkmar moments away, looking, and a timeout call by Greg Phillips. He felt that 5 count coming.
Yeah, he continues to try to go inbound to inbound and get that pass back in.
How do you like that?
Well, I mean, in the way they're set up, I don't, because you could see Grayson in the center field. So he needs to take that guy on the block where his guy's trying to circle in, and he needs to take off. And then he can go guard to guard, have that player just step in bounds, throw him the ball right there, make him come and get him and foul him. I think he's trying to get into the open court to kill some time. Greg knows what he's doing over there. He knows he has timeouts in his back pocket, and I'm sure he's telling him, if he's not wide open, don't throw it. Let me burn the timeout. We'll come out and run something different coming out.
58-54, the Grayson crowd trying to remain positive. 24 and 2/10 seconds to go. And to be quite honest with you, the ball game is not over.
So if I'm not mistaken now, since there was a timeout, he no longer has the inbound to inbound, I believe.
Yes, you got to stay still. The Berkmar crowd kind of messing with the Grayson crowd a little bit too. Gwinnett County teams, Berkmar from Lilburn and Grayson from Grayson/Loganville, whichever way you decide to cross the street. 58-54. Hill will be the trigger. Coach Joffrey Pierce getting some form of an explanation from the official. Looking, Hill looking, gets it in. Ewing on the catch, gets it back to Hill. They break it. Giddens up, bounces it across. They're working that clock. They're trying to get the foul and finally does, and Fox gives it.
Really good job of spacing there by Berkmar on the inbound. Get it in. Don't hold it and wait for the foul. Advance it, get it up the court. They're able to knock 7 seconds off the clock.
We side out of bounds. Looking, gets it in. Right out has it, and now a foul given. This one will be on Gatlin. Well, about to punch the first ticket to the Final Four is Berkmar, 15 and 9/10 seconds away from it.
Not yet. They need 3 free throws.
That's true. Very true. Ride out, free throw, good. Jamil Rideout has been very solid in this contest. This is his first trip to the line, by the way. And he has 15 points in the contest. One more, good.
Berkmar with a sub on the free throw so they can set their defense, get everybody matched up. It's a good lesson for some of you young coaches. You see how he did that.
Justin Mitchell checks into the ball game. Looking, they break it now. Here comes Blackwell quickly into the front court. They got to go. Here's Blackwell. Blackwell with the dribble. They're going to contest the layup and give that up. Oh, and a foul call. Blackwell, though, I need 3 balls.
Yeah, he needed to convert that. He did get hit on the back of the arm, but got to extend and try and convert that. Grayson is probably need to make the first here and intentionally miss the second. Time's just not with
too
him
low,
now.
yeah. Free throw, Blackwell, no. Blackwell first trip to the line. He only has 4 points in the contest.
Yeah.
And the rest of the crowd that had not fouled out picks up their jackets and purses and belongings and head for the exits. Blackwell second one, good. They split them, and that might be it. Inbound, foul. So Rideout will go back to the free throw line where he is 2 of 2 on the day. And they've got to put the ball game away. Free throws, and more free throws at the end of the ball game. It is the 1-and-1. Elliott back in, Fox out for the Grayson Rams. Free throw, good. Here is Rideout with one more. Good. Time call with 8 and 6/10 seconds. Remember now, also on SUVtv, it is Norcross and North Gwinnett as well.
And I think the numbers just don't match up here. You know, still 3 possessions. I just don't think they're going to have time to turn it over that quick. Make no mistake about it, though. Berkmar earned this win.
Yes.
They executed exceptionally well, had a great third quarter, and then held them at bay for the entire fourth quarter, possession after possession. And they weren't making perimeter jump shots. They were attacking off the dribble. Players were moving, finding open guys. I think they had 4 dunks in the fourth quarter. So give them a ton of credit. Grayson didn't lose this game. Berkmar won this game and played very well in doing that. Credit to Greg Phillips, his staff, and all his players. They're going to get ready for a Final Four game Friday night.
9 of 11 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter alone down the stretch. And it was Malik Ewing who got it started. That open floor steal. And he got that steal and came down and got the dunk. That opened up the floodgates.
Absolutely. That was a key point in the game, and he's the one who went and got it.
Elliott, a 3, no. Rebound, Harris back up and in. Jakari Harris. The horn will sound. And the Berkmar Patriots are 62-57 winners over the Grayson Rams. They eliminate Grayson. They advance to the semifinals, and they'll play Friday night at 8 p.m. at Beaufort City Arena against the winner of Milton and Pebblebrook tomorrow. While I get the numbers, Coach, last thoughts?
Last thoughts are just that, like I said, going into that last time out. This is a game where Berkmar just came out and played better. They earned the win. They deserved the win. And they got to that magical 60 points. You know they're going to play defense. They get to 60 points, they're generally going to win. Did a really nice job. Give them credit. Good luck to them come Friday night.
It was Malik Ewing, 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks for Malik Ewing. And Jamil Rideout had a solid day as well, let's see, with 18 points in the contest. And Jamari Fat Hill, who was in foul trouble, now will have, 12 points he finishes with. So it was a good overall team effort from Berkmar. Jakari Harris did his best. 17 of his 25 came in the fourth quarter. Chauncey Wiggins finishes with 7, and 6 of those 7 came in the first half. 9, 10, 16 for Tyrese Elliott. Berkmar improves to 25-5, and they are headed to the GHSA 7A Boys State Basketball Championships semifinals. For my wonderful partner, that was fun, Coach.
Yeah, that was a great game. Look forward to it. I love getting out here, getting behind the mic, getting out of the studio, calling the game with one of my guys. Enjoyed it.
Absolutely, and we enjoyed you as well, and I enjoyed you, and we enjoyed you for tuning in as well. For Dr. Restriaga and our entire crew, I'm Joel Hilsman. We'll see you next time right here, the SUVtv.com.